welcome to part 4 of the Big Picture Story Bible. I hope you've been enjoying this so far. This week we're looking at part 4. Last time we saw that God judged the world by sending the flood, and Noah was saved in his big boat. And we saw that unless God gave a blessing, all people would have to face God's judgment. Now, some of you have drawn some amazing pictures of that, and so I'm going to show those now. Pictures, they were great. Maybe you want to draw some more after this week's story. And this week we're on part 4, which is God's big promise. Many years after the flood, God made a big promise. He said to a man named Abraham, Go to the land I will show you, and I will make of you a great nation. And in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Wow, that was good news. God told Abraham to go to a new place because God was going to make a new people so that God's blessing would spread to all people. What a big promise God made to Abraham. Can you see Abraham's wife Sarah here? She's holding a cushion and imagining holding a baby, because that's what God had promised. Abraham listened to God's word, and then Abraham did what God said. Abraham went to a land that God showed him. Do you know how Abraham felt when he got there? I wonder what you think he might have felt. Abraham felt afraid. He was sure that God would keep his promise, but he wasn't sure how God would keep it. After all, Abraham and his wife Sarah were very old. Too old to have children. See, this is Sarah here now. This is Abraham. One night, Abraham thought and thought, how could he become a great people if he didn't even have one child? And how could he become a blessing to all peoples without children and grandchildren of his own? God knew what Abraham was thinking, and God talked to him. He said, Don't be afraid, Abraham. Come outside and look up into the sky. Count all the stars if you can. You will have as many children as there are stars in the sky. So Abraham went outside, and Abraham looked up into the night sky and tried to count the stars. And then something happened. As he stood there counting, suddenly Abraham believed God's word. That made God very happy. His promise was very big, and Abraham's faith in God's promise was very big too. Well, we'll hear a little bit more about Abraham next time. But maybe you want to draw a picture of the big promises God made. Maybe you could draw Abraham looking up at the night sky a bit like this.